Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Sorry for the super late upload. Yeah, that was an accident. I actually uploaded the video on private, which I always do on my videos. Then I went over to my auntie's and I forgot all about it, as the Dodgers are on an 8-game win streak trying to go to 9. Walker Buehler is on the mound versus Chad Kuhl. Chad Kuhl, 4.69 ERA, not so good for him. But here he is today, trying to do his thing against the Dodgers and be effective. As he's going to start the game, and as here comes Kike Hernandez to start off the night here in Pittsburgh for the Dodgers. Hitting 154, had the day off yesterday. Thought I should start him today, as that's ball number 1 to start off the night here in Pittsburgh. That was an interesting first pitch, a knuckle curve. Strike 1 to Kike. Kind of chilly here, 48 degrees.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4.
Well, that's the first out of the game.
Continue to play good ball today.
You don't deal with this much time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5.
As here comes AJ Pollock hitting second tonight, playing center. Letting Chris Taylor get the day off. Not because he needed it, just because why not? AJ Pollock needs some playing time.
Year in the power categories,
2-0.
slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Up the middle. What a play by Newman, but Pollock, they don't call him out. I think he was. So I'm gonna, if they give me the choice to challenge, I'm not gonna challenge, because he was out, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna want to save that challenge. Yeah, they'll show us right here. I made a dumb call. I think I made a good call. I'm pretty sure I was out. So maybe not. Maybe I just robbed AJ Pollock of a base hit, or Newman robbed him of a base hit, but I don't really know. And at the end of the day, I don't think there's a good one to look at. So here comes Jock Peterson hitting third tonight. Brandon Crawford hitting lower in the lineup tonight. Pretty sure this is Jock's first time being the third hole hitter this year. That's 1-1 count.
2 out, nobody on.
Comes the pitch from Chad. Popped up. 9-pitch inning. Great job for Chad Kuhl. That was a pretty damn good job, as Walker Buehler is on the mound to start his 11th time this season. 0.63 ERA. 7 wins and 2 losses. His losses, when he gives up losses, they come off home runs. So here we go. The first pitch, strike 1 on the outside corner high. So Walker Buehler, the 2 games he's lost, the offense has been crappy. Whoa. Whoopsies. The offense weren't good in those games, and he gave up home runs. He's given up 4 or 5 home runs this season. It took him a while. It took him maybe 4 games before Anthony Rizzo took him deep to start the scoring on Walker Buehler this season. That was in Chicago, and that's when Walker Buehler started to give up runs. The second game he lost was at Dodger Stadium against the Atlanta Braves. Nick Markakis, I remember, took him deep, and then the offense struggled all game. So Walker Buehler's goal for his outings is not to give up the long ball, as that's hit the left field for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs for Walker Buehler, as here comes Starling Marte. Yesterday he led off the game for the Pirates, but today he's hitting third. That's strike 1 on the outside, not the outside, just on the bottom of the zone. So here comes the knuckle curve. And that's foul.
Into the corner and slicing
foul ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here comes the 2-seam. Wow, good take. So this is the 49th episode of the season. 49th game of the season for the Dodgers.
Very effective in this one.
And I feel like we've done pretty good, as that's a slider away to get the K count going. First K game for Walker Buehler. And here comes Brandon Crawford, hitting 274. Hitting for the fourth hole.
Moran might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hitting for the fourth hole.
The wind up and the 0-1.
1-1.
Pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit,
tell her okay.
Inside, it leaks out over the plate.
1-1 count.
Hurt with that pitch.
2-1.
On that one, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 count. So the Rockies actually lost to the Orioles in the first game, so that hurts.
Even up the count at 2-2.
2-2 count. Comes the pitch. 3-2.
With that one, a pretty easy take.
David
there.
Freese making his return to Pittsburgh tonight.
To this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Is that off the wall? No. Just a high pop up.
One away.
As here comes David Freese.
That is good. The first base.
So 1 away here with the bases empty.
As here comes David Freese, hitting 262 on the season.
On its way.
As he's taking that for a strike one.
And he hits it for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one.
So after this weekend series, we go back home to play the Mets. And I don't know who else, but we play the Mets. Hopefully, we see Jacob deGrom. That'd be a really good test for the Dodgers. And for me and the team, as it's 2-1.
Off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Trying to run Chad Kuhl's pitch count up. Really good pitch right there. Oof.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for
Here
a
comes the
fastball
pitch.
up in the zone, so if you can place
Popped
it
up.
a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up
That's
there.
an out.
Bell is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
As here comes JT hitting 6th tonight.
And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Hit in the gap.
To right center.
That might not drop.
And
Yeah,
he
no.
will get there to make the running play.
Damn it. Oh, that wasn't too bad of an inning. Just no hits. As here comes Walker Buehler again.
The left fielder.
Here we go.
Corey.
Good
Strike
fastball
one.
down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Buehler. Here we go. Ball.
Fastball that time is
1-1.
nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Wow.
Strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2. High and in with the fastball.
Fastball
Got him.
swung on and missed for the first out.
Great pitch right there from Buehler. Second K of the game.
For the Los Angeles Dodgers.
As here comes Gregory Polanco hitting
This guy
302.
is dynamic from both sides of the baseball.
Strike one.
Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run.
This might not be a good slider, but it actually was. I'm surprised he didn't take a big hack at that one.
Now 0-2.
2-seam away.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat.
Ball.
Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The 1-2.
1-2. Here comes the pitch from Buehler.
It's the
Got
top of the
him.
zone. He struck him out
What a
looking.
K right there. Gregory Polanco watching that one. Walker Buehler's third K. You know, the crazy thing is yesterday, Kershaw had a complete game shutout. If you watch the video, he almost threw a no-hit. He took that baby into the 8th inning. Gave it up. The crazy thing about that is he only had one strikeout. One strikeout of a 9-inning game for Kershaw. Walker Buehler is in the bottom of the second, has 2 strikeouts, and looking for his 3 strikeouts, and looking for his 4th one right here, which that's a ball, so good take right there. So he's looking for that fourth one right here, and hopefully he gets it with this pitch. Popped up foul.
Stays alive, still 2-2.
About to throw that two-seam in on his hands.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
There comes the pitch. Two-seam in on his hands. Did he go?
Started to go.
No, he didn't.
Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3
Josh
now.
Bell on deck. He hits lefty against righty, so switch hitter.
Hard hit to first.
And that's hit to David Freese, and David Freese is going to record the out. So good job from Walker Buehler. 2 solid innings. And the Dodgers need to get some runs on the board for Walker Buehler. As here comes Corey Seager hitting in the 7th hole this night. And taking ball 1 inside. So Corey Seager, man, he's a really good baseball player. But he's kind of been struggling in hitting in that 2 spot. And that's a foul, which should have been a ball. But he's been struggling in the 2 spot, so I put him lower in the lineup tonight. Wow, what a knuckle curve. Got me swinging. Great pitch right there. Great
left
pitch.
Side, but well foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking
1-2
ball, the
count.
pitch before that heater right there,
2-2.
definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Never hurts to battle, Seager. Never hurts to battle.
Into the windup. Here comes the
pitch.
2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Jeez, for a
that sets
sinker
up
getting
a
thrown
big
97.
pitch right here,
That's
Matt,
pretty
because
good.
You don't want to lose the leadoff guy
3-2.
in a scoreless game. It's
Walked
tough to
him.
work around the leadoff walk.
First base
And he
runner of the
lays
day
off
for the
here, ball
Dodgers.
4. So
Comes
the
in a
leadoff
walk
man
as
is on
Russell
here to
Martin
begin
is hitting
inning
for
number 3.
himself, because obviously he has to do
Russell
that.
Martin now.
As Austin Barnes will
First
probably
pitch
get
of
the
the
start
at-bat.
tomorrow.
And
As
no
that's ball
swing.
1 away.
Early ball 1.
Man, he
Russell
certainly
Martin
got him
yesterday did not have a
protecting the
good
plate right
game.
there.
He
almost got
wants
him
to have a
go
good game
around on that
tonight. He
slider
really
right
does.
there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Push
As
to
that's
the
a
right
hit,
side.
technically.
That's a hit.
That's
The
a hit,
first in this
and
game for the
that's the
Dodgers.
first hit for the Dodgers and the
And that
first
runner
hit
will
of the
go
game
no
in total.
further than second, as there are 2
Interesting.
aboard now.
Russell Martin with a
Boy,
bloop
Debo,
single
that ball
over
wasn't
Josh
very
Bell.
hard, but when you're struggling like this guy
And
is,
here comes
hitting
Walker
knockers is
Buehler
good
just
stuff.
looking
Yeah,
to get down a
100%. He
bun
doesn't
over the
usually
bell
get
and
those. He has
you
to
know,
square it up.
yes, the runners.
Mid-barrel, find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll
Oh,
take that any day.
look at Buehler sliding into the bag over there.
Runners are able to move up.
As here comes Kike Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez.
Runners on first and second, second and third.
This is when you start to lose your mind
1
a
out.
little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the
Hit.
plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Polanco is there, and
So
that
that's gonna
should be
score a
deep enough to
run.
score the run. And the
So
run
that's
will
an
score
RBI
as the
for
Dodgers grab the early 1-0
Kike Hernandez. So
lead.
good hit right
His
there.
job done there. It made
You
it
know,
look
it
pretty
didn't
simple.
land on the
Into
ground, or
outfield,
it's
bring
not
home
a
the
hit,
first run
but
of the game
sacrifice
and pick
fly,
up
you
the
get an
RBI.
RBI. Good job, Kike. Here
First
comes AJ
pitch on
Pollock,
its way.
and that's an
Right
out.
at the third baseman, and
We've had some
that'll
really
end the
hard
inning.
contact. It's just going straight
Josh
to
Bell
the
the
people.
next to hit.
So here comes
7,
Josh Bell.
8, and 9 to start the home third.
Here
Not
comes the
much
pitch
going on
from
offensively so far for
Buehler.
this guy.
That's
6 up,
fouled off.
6 down.
You know,
See if the
Josh
bottom
Bell,
part
like
of the
I've said,
lineup can get something
he's
going.
probably the
Well, home
scariest
crowd
hitter
seems a little restless, so
in
I'm
the
sure they'd
lineup
appreciate
for
it.
the Pittsburgh Pirates, as
Line
that's
toward
a
right center.
hit. Yep,
And the Pirates are in the
there's
hit
their
column.
first hit of the game. At least they didn't make me feel like I was getting close to a no-hitter and
Kevin Kramer.
taking it away
He's
from
a
me.
guy
Like,
looking to break out
strike
in a
one
big
with the
way.
knuckle curve.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Ball
There's a
one.
fastball well off the plate inside.
That's
Russell
not an
Martin,
easy
here we go,
pitch to do
slider.
anything with, right? 96 miles
Buehler
an
with the
hour
slider.
in
Russell
on the
Martin
hands. You
is
almost
calling
have
the
to be
pitches.
looking
Here
for
comes
that
the
pitch
cutter
to be able to
down
do anything
in
with
there.
that.
Oh, I
And
went
another
away.
foul ball. Bell gets his lead at first, nobody out.
You see him down and away.
Ground
Foul
ball,
ball.
foul down the left side.
Fastball. Fouled
Still
off.
a ball and 2
Kramer's
strikes.
having a great AB here.
The 1-2.
Knuckle curve high
Laid
ball.
off for ball 2.
I
Wish
don't
that
blame the
puppy
pitcher
would've
one
dropped.
bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off.
Foul
He's
ball.
still got the entire arsenal
Get it, bad
open
boy.
to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Running 3-2. I wish that ball would have swerved back into the.
Full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling
Another
right
ball.
there. Maybe get a swing and a miss.
Foul.
He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Chasing away. Double play ball. You can ask your catcher sometimes what pitch they want you to throw rather than picking it yourself. And that's what I did there to see what I could do, and I got I got a double play. So a good call right there from Russell Martin throwing the 2-seam away. So that's a strike one on Chad Cool. So we're coming back with the fastball. That's ball one.
It's a ball and a strike.
So, great at bat from Kramer right there. Don't get me wrong. Wow, come on, don't get me wrong. I got the pitch count. A good amount of pitches for Buehler. That's strike two. Geez, that was a really good pitch from Buehler. Looking to get his 4th K of the game. Got it. Good pitch right there from Walker Buehler. Chad Cool not agreeing with the call, but it was a K. Here comes Jock Peterson.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
strike one inside with the sinker.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard.
And that's popped up to left.
The other way out toward left field. Dickerson is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
The batter. The second.
Chad Cool's doing pretty good tonight.
So here's the
I'd say so myself. Yeah, he gave up that one run,
for him here in this one.
but his pitch counts low.
Just
ball,
off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This zone is kind of,
it's
a very interesting type. I mean, it's an interesting type. It's a really interesting zone. That's a stupid pop-up.
Kramer ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Alright, here comes David
Freese to stand in. Comes into this
last at bat, he had 5-pitch AB. Strike one with the sinker.
No balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth
here comes the pitch.
Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not
goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line.
Off the wall, barely. And that's a double for David Freese.
Not in time, and
that was interesting. I really thought maybe that'd be high off the wall, but it barely went off the wall.
Found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he
Comes
cruised in there with relative ease.
Strike one away with the sinker.
Sinker is over for strike one.
JT in his first at bat just swung at the first pitch, so take some here. Ball one.
1-1 as this one's in on the hand.
1-1 count to Justin. That's a hit, but it won't be able to score David Freese.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want a chance.
That will not be able to score David Freese.
There's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
So
you start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
That kind of
pitch of the at-bat on its
sucks
way.
That was a hit, but it didn't get David Freese in.
1 run on 3 hits.
But it's a hit for JT, so I'm happy. As the first inning just started in Colorado. Whew. Foul. Excuse me.
Here's the 1-1.
Popped up. Oh my seer.
Moran is there.
That's popped up.
No trouble with
and
this
that
one.
went in the inning.
The inning is over. Into the box, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1.
Here comes Kevin Newman 0 for 1 today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
As this is Walker Buehler's second time around the order as that strike one high with the 2-seam fastball.
Newman is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Double up on the slider.
Yeah, it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes.
Big wins. Look at that. 3 Dodgers. Herman Marquez, Steven Matz, Aaron Nola, Jason Vergez.
Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Strike
Here's
one,
a
Moran.
Strike about thigh high, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Good job getting contact.
The windup
He's
and the 0-2
away.
pitch.
Let's see if we get him here.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeze is there.
Buehler making the play.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good job.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone. And
0 for
that'll
1.
bring up Starling Marte.
Strike one high.
Strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Fastball.
Sent on the ground.
And that's it to Crawford. Crawford will throw over to first. They get the out.
In time, and that ends the.
So.
Ready for another
Let's go to the
chance.
top of the 5th. Here comes Russell Martin. 1 for 1 today. Got a single in his first at bat, and now that's ball number 1.
Holds up in time. Ball 1.
God, Arizona's really beating Atlanta.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses.
Ball
2.
So I gave Cody Bellinger the day off. He's been kind of struggling at the plate. Like he really has. We'll get him back to where he needs to be, but these off days helping him ain't really doing much. You know, because he ain't getting playing time. But that's alright. He'll be in there tomorrow. I know that. All my fun.
Too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh man, he just tied him up and knocks
There's
right
the pitch. And Buehler okay.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder.
Here comes the pitch, and there's the K.
Anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out.
First run of the day for Chad Cool.
So next for the Dodgers,
Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez earned himself an RBI with a sacked fly his last time at the plate.
Here comes the pitch to Kike as that's strike number 1 inside.
Corner for a called strike.
Man,
0-1.
Chad Cool. There's something about this dude, or his freaking sinker just hits his spots.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under
that's
it.
an out for Kike.
And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3.
I bet that's pretty frustrating.
And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight
Dickerson 0 for 1.
He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going.
Buehler.
This game isn't
Popped up the left, Jock on the run, Jock Peterson gets the out.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
1 up for 1 out.
He will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And that
Ball away.
Ball 1.
You know, there's something about Gregory Polanco that, like, he seems like a good player, but then he seems like it seems like he sucks, but it seems like he's good sometimes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I don't know. As that's
and
fouled
a good
off.
spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
As we're looking to get a K right here
The
on him.
1-2.
With the fastball, let's see if we can get him with the cheese.
He's taken high above
Good
the
take,
zone.
you son of a bitch. Good take.
Skied in the
Popped
air to
up to
straightaway
left.
left. Peterson has a read on it. 2
Get
down.
the second out. Buehler today, he's dealing, but I'd like to get another run on the board just in case. I know we shut him out yesterday, but can we do it here tonight? Francisco Cervelli taking
Fastball just
ball
misses.
1.
That's ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Hits to Seager. Seager's going to throw over the first bad throw, but got it. David Freeze, what a play. Let's here comes A.J. Pollard.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollard hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it
2-0
resulted
in
in a
Denver.
line out.
Yeah,
The Rockies are winning.
That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Overcast clouds here in
Wind up
Pittsburgh
and the
tonight.
0-1.
That's a high chop. I was gonna say no way.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode.
2-2.
Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Just hung in there on that one. And a good
Wow,
sinker there
God
gets
darn
him
it.
swinging for the first down.
At first it looked like a ball, and it kind of sunk down like sinkers do, and it got me to
No
swing.
hits to this point. First pitch
How
of the
is Chad
at-bat
Cool
on its way.
throwing a
Started to go around
4.69
there, but he
ERA?
holds up, ball one.
Because he's been willing and dealing on us tonight.
A little
Strike
over
one.
anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Pretty early swing. Say so myself.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come
2-1.
back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
2-1 count.
And
2-2.
it's fouled away.
Man, 2-2 count to Jock. They don't say I
And he
went.
tried to
Oh
hold up
no!
that time. We'll get an appeal down
And I
to
was gonna
third,
let the
and no
umpires
swing. It's
do their
ball three.
calling before I try and call it, as that's a 3-2.
And the payoff pitch.
Darn it, you got so lucky, Bill.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you
Comes the
walk him,
pitch.
so what?
Walked him.
That's better than him putting
Great
one in
at
the
bat
seats.
from Jock
And he
Peterson.
takes ball 4, so he's on. And
Here
as
comes
you know,
Brandon
that often
Crawford.
means the steal could be in order here.
The second baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Crawford. He started
the
out the
pitch.
evening 0 for 2
Ball
so
one,
far.
good take.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game
Comes the
continues
pitch.
on.
Fouled
That
off,
one's gonna find
1-1.
the seats, strike one. Peterson leads off first with one away.
Throw over to
He's
see if
ready
Jock's
after
gonna go.
dive, but he's back in easily.
If I hit one into the gap, all I know is that Jock could be running home.
And
As they pitch out,
here,
2-1
but nothing's
count.
happening, ball 2. Here's a look
Throwing back
Pearl.
over to see if Jock's
Just
going.
manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1. Pitch in the dirt, and
And that's the pitch in the dirt. Oh, jeez.
And forget about the
That was
double
a
play now,
interesting
as he'll
pitch
move
in the
up to
dirt.
second here on the wild pitch.
As David Freeze, I think he's on deck. 3-1 count. They're
Now
gonna
a
throw
look and a
over.
back to second, and he's back in standing.
I've got caught a couple times leading off by second this year.
From the
3-1
stretch.
count.
Line drive to left,
Damn it.
but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now.
Here comes David Freeze, 1
runner in
for 2.
scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1 away.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some
Taking
action out in the
pitches now.
bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner breaks for third.
Fun,
That evens
man.
it up 1-1.
Wish if I would have been able to hit that puppy down the middle, right past Chad Cool, then Jack Peterson would have been
Set
scoring.
and the 1-1.
Darn it,
Well
1-2.
behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing
1-2,
outside
here
the
we go.
zone, 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Oh my God, it's the third out anyway.
First,
I thought we had only one out, and I was like, mess around, but then I looked up and it said 2 outs.
As they look to shake things up
Here
here
comes
for
the
a
pitch.
lineup that, quite frankly, has been
Ball
non-existent
one,
today.
strike one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point.
Tomorrow we do have
Innings.
Kenta Maeda on the
What else
mound.
can you say about the
I feel like
pitching
it's
they
been a
faced,
long time
other than
since
it's
we've
been
seen Maeda
fantastic?
pitch.
We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
2-1 to Bell.
Oh, and not
3-1
an
to
easy
Bell.
pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see
3-1. Here comes the cutter in. No way, actually. First strike, 2.
That they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way.
2-seamer.
Too
Wow.
close for comfort, and he did a good job just
How do
to
you
make
even get
contact.
contact on that? Alright, knuckle curve away.
3-2, one more time. And that
Walked
one
him,
misses.
really bad
Now
knuckle curve.
head down to first
I'd
base.
rather walk
Forward to start the
Josh
bottom of the
Bell
6th.
than took him deep. So here
Stepping
comes
in,
Buehler.
Kevin Kramer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Get to left field and it
Coming in is
drops.
Peterson. He can't get to it. This one's down.
What a lucky hit for
Hey,
Kramer.
they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right
And
there.
pitch hit for Adam Frazier. Here we go. Adam Frazier's coming in.
will get a chance to swing the bat
Strike
here,
one.
and he'll do it in a good spot.
I mean, they're doing a
He has
pitch hit
runners
for
at
Chad
first
Cool and
second
put in
nobody out
Adam
in the
Frazier.
inning.
Buehler, man, he's looking for a double play or an out here.
The 0-2 home.
Wow.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
2-seam on his hands.
Pulled toward right
Hit
center
the
field.
mid,
Pollock has
hit the
a read on it,
center.
1 away.
To retire the first out.
And the runner
Good
not
throw.
tagging will retreat
If you
to
would've tapped.
second base.
Here comes
Now
Newman.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman.
pitch.
He'll look to bring home that tying run
Strike
from
one.
second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count.
Here's the
The
knuckle
0-1
curve.
And boy,
Wow.
big problems here to start
I
this
can't
at
believe
bat.
Newman
It's 0-2
swung
now.
at that.
Not much to say about that swing.
Cutter
other
high
than
and in.
It should have never happened.
Strike
What a
three
K.
called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no
Here
other way to
comes
say it. Not a lot of good scoring
Moran.
opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now,
Ball.
it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Colin Moran is in with
Pitch
2
from
away as he
Buehler,
takes a
hit
ball
the
1-0.
left field,
Lifted the other way down the left field
and
line.
Jock will
And they'll
end
get
the
there in
inning.
plenty of
What
time to put this one
great
away,
job
and
from
that
Walker Buehler, baby.
Richard Rodriguez.
Here comes
is on the pitch
Richard
for the bullpen now to
Rodriguez.
start inning number 7.
Number 48.
As we are gonna warm somebody up in our pen as well, and that
Justin
will
Turner, last time
be
through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right
That'll
now.
be
He extended his
Pedro
hitting streak
Baez
that last
and
plate
Scott
appearance.
Alexander for
Now
the
he
two
gets to
lefties.
get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and
Comes
drive
the
something in the
pitch.
gap.
Wow,
Swing and a
really
miss
slow
on the
delivery
sliding
there, but he
lefty
got
one.
me swinging. Strike one. Here comes the pitch. Ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And
Hit him.
can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man
Hit
will be
him.
on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the
I was
guys
messed
behind
up,
you
man.
can make it hurt. for the
Messed
pitcher.
up.
Here's
Here comes
Corey
Corey
Seager.
Seager 0
It
for
was
1
a
today.
flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch
Here
on
comes
its
the
way.
pitch
Fouled off.
for a strike one. It'd be nice to get Buehler's spot up here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now he turns on a
Crushed
fastball
it,
and sends
but
deep down the right field line.
gone.
And it's a home run.
I thought it was gonna go foul. It went. Come on, that went fair.
And now
3-1, 3-0 Dodgers. Wow. I can't believe that puppy was gone.
And that's precisely what's going to happen.
Ball one to Russell Murray. I didn't think that thing was gone. It looked like it was gonna curve foul. But thank God it didn't. Strike one. I bet that feels really freaking good for Corey Seager. That was an interesting one. It just kind of curved, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna curve behind or over the foul pole or before it goes home run. But strike three, damn it, what a pitch. But you know, turns out to be okay. Since it's 3-0, I'm thinking that Walker Buehler might stay in here for another inning.
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Bunt it.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
Bunt it.
And did he square around?
1-2.
No, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning.
I'm just trying to get out here with Buehler. No need to be plunking me.
And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
All right. Buehler's ready to hit.
Just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Here comes off to Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez. He comes in.
I think it was a bad idea hitting him leadoff tonight. Not doing so hot. Unfortunately, that'd be a good spot for him, but damn, what a pitch. This ump has a very good zone, I feel, but then I kind of don't. This ump is good, I think. I don't know. Wow. Kike Hernandez is starting to get a little disappointed. But we score. But now that I'm thinking about it, the energy levels are going down. So I'm going to pull Walker and put in Pedro Baez. I might let Pedro actually pitch this game. Pitch this inning. You know, I feel like I haven't used Pedro Baez that much as I should. You know, this is his only 15th appearance. He's only pitched 14 innings. Like maybe I gotta pitch him a little bit more because I feel like maybe I just haven't. Slider hits his proper. Pedro's gonna face those 2 lefties. Scarlett Alexander. Sorry, buddy. I feel like Pedro Baez can do it. Very one. God, I don't know when the last time Pedro Baez was on the mound for us. It's been a while. 0-2. I'm surprised he hasn't requested a trade or I don't know, something. Because you could check, like, you could check how they're feeling with the team. If like they're sad and shit, then God knows that kind of means they want to be gone or they want a better role or.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a
that's a K, baby.
You'd want a guy that
Corey Dickerson didn't even move. He didn't think it was a K, but it was.
Nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Comes the pitch from Pedro, and that's it to Seager, and Seager will throw him out at first. So good pitching by Pedro Baez, and
Tyler Lyons been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
We're gonna sit down. I'm gonna let Pedro Baez pitch the bottom of the 8th.
You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count.
Let Pedro pitch the 8th. Because you'll see.
And a good idea to hold
You'll see Bell, 30,505 people. You know, for the Pirates, that's some good ass attendance. Because that's an out.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
So here comes Jock, but we're gonna pull him right here and put in Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Here comes the pitch.
Strike
one away.
On the slider, nothing in one.
Stupid sliders, I swear, guys.
8 home runs, 18 driven in. Good slider
0-2.
there, gets a swing and miss.
So he goes
That's how you get a quick 0-2 on us. You throw sliders away. My lefties.
So he was
Ball good take.
doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Wow, that's all he threw is frickin' sliders.
Quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Brandon Crawford.
There's Crawford.
Lifted the other way
Hit
down
the left
line.
field. The ball's flying. It's carrying, but
Dickerson is going to have room out
not
there
a good
as
top
he
of the
puts
8th.
this away to retire the side. Cody Bellinger
Will stay in and play left.
left field.
And here comes Francisco Cervelli. Here comes Pedro at the pitch. As that's strike one.
Fastball over the outside.
Pretty sure Pedro Baez wouldn't mind two innings of work and then being benched for like 10 games and then coming out again. Like, that's pretty much Pedro's role in the squad. He don't. I like Kelly over here. Oh snap! Like, I like how Kelly pitches over Pedro, and I feel like that's why Pedro. Well, I use Kelly more than Pedro, and I feel like that's why Pedro don't get a lot of action because Joe Kelly. Ball one. But talking about Joe Kelly, it looks like we should be warming them up in the pen. No, Scott Alexander, excuse me.
You said, the only question was whether the outfielders
And
were
Joe.
going to be able to keep him at second, which they
There's
did.
2 lefties coming up. I'd rather see Scott Alexander face them real quick. Let's see, here comes the pitch. He went around. Strike one.
Unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike.
The 2-seamer.
This is pulled
And
into
this is
right.
hit the left field, and Kike Hernandez
there,
will
one away.
range in and get the first out of the inning. Here comes the 2 lefties.
Digging in, Kevin Kramer, a hit in 2 tries so
Ball
far.
1.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Pedro Baez looking at the ump like, come on, bro, you know that was a strike, because that's the first strike.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2, good.
He's going to need to shorten
Good
up and
fastball.
get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that
Slider
fastball.
away, and the slider down.
This is hit softly
Hit the third. JT makes the throw, thrown over the back to JT. Well, Corey Seager, they get, make sure no one was gone. They're going to put in Lonnie Chisenhall. Perfect. Another lefty. Strike one though.
To begin the at-bat, it's 0-1. Looking at his career total, Chisenhall carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Behind 0-2 now.
2-seam fastball high. There we go. Foul. Slider down.
Now,
Got him, foul tip.
Behind the plate. Nice work there to get the
Great
punch
job,
in.
baby.
Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the
Yes, here
ninth inning
comes
as
Kela.
trying to keep the score right where it is.
And that
heading to the bottom
means
of the ninth.
it's time to sit down, Kelly.
Stepping in, David
Sit down,
Freese,
Alexander.
ground out victim
And
last time
warm up the big boy, Kenley Jansen.
First offering
Here
on
comes
its
the
way.
pitch.
And
Ball
some
1.
fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him.
Almost hits David Freese there. One.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Big
2-2,
fastball,
97.
and he's well
Holy
behind
shit.
it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there.
The
close to
overcast
100
is gone in the
miles per
sky.
hour. But it's
And
so
that's
fun
okay.
to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Yeah,
David
the
Freese
night in
retired to kick
Pittsburgh
off
looks
the
a little
inning.
better. Earlier it looked like it might rain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second.
All right, what a pitch.
Newman's got it.
Newman. Throwing out JT.
Two gone to start the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Corey Seager, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
There's the pitch.
Set, here it comes. Fouled away.
Foul ball, 1 for 2 tonight.
Kella,
had a 2-run homer. In his last at bat, I thought it was going to be foul, but you know, it turned out to be fair. And probably felt really good for Seager because he hasn't had, oh, what a play. He hasn't had the season, well, he's had a good season, just
at the plate,
sometimes he struggles, but everybody does it.
Here
Here comes Kenley Jansen for his 17th save of the year. 0.50 ERA. Here we go.
They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Jansen with the cut.
First delivery to him on the way.
For strike one.
Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
That's the first out of the inning.
There, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
So that's one out. One up, one out.
That's
here comes Colin Moran. Here comes the pitch.
It was a fly out for him in his
wow, barely. What a hit. 1 second, boy.
This one gets by him at third.
So a single, barely. That was an interesting hit. Great hit by Moran. Here comes Starling Marte. Nothing to be worried about. Here comes Jansen. Popped up. Who's getting there? Bellinger on the run. Bellinger's gonna rob Pollock of that one.
Makes the catch, and there are 2 gone now.
But that's okay.
Scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying
as here comes Corey Dickerson. So here we go, Kenley Jansen. Here comes a cutter. Strike one. 1 round that we get another win in this winning streak. And
runner at first with 2 gone.
I'm down for an 8-game winning streak. It'd be nice.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because
wow, I can't believe Corey Dickerson
on the
went.
right side of the infield to worry about.
Cutter in his hands. See if we can get him here. Ball.
Into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
A little higher than I want. This comes a lighter ball. 3-2. Tying run on deck and Gregory Polanco. Comes the pitch. Hit, that is crushed. Pollock not reading it well, and that's a run.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw
so 3-1. The shutout is gone. Jansen gives up a run. Here we go, Jansen. Here comes the pitch. Strike one.
In there for a called strike.
Not the easiest of saves tonight in Pittsburgh. But not all of them are going to be easy, as that's a 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch for Jansen. Nope, popped up.
Again, he sends it out of play.
So if you're Jansen, your ERA just went up a little, but that's all right. Wow,
1 and 2.
Come on, you got to give my boy that call.
Gotta
give him that call.
Impressive.
Gone. 3-3 game. Gregory Polanco, the guy I'm talking shit about, does that. Wow.
But eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year.
First home run given up, and Ross Stripling will be warming up in the pen.
Put it behind him.
Damn, that hurts.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He swings and sends a bullet
That's
to
an
right
out.
field. But a little unlucky
Oh my
there.
God, man. There goes Buehler's win too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to see the box score. What's his ERA at now? 189.
Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He's working
Man.
on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Interesting game as we start off the 10th. Walker Buehler pitches a gem. I rely on my closer, and he gives up 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th. Wow. Jansen, that I don't even know what to say. He just got smoked, and by Gregory Polanco.
takes this the other way to right. Polanco
Fuck
has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Polanco making a nice play over there. You know, crazy thing is that earlier I was talking crap about Gregory Polanco, that he's kind of slowed down a little. And he's a good player sometimes and a bad player sometimes. So that at bat on Jansen, he showed that he's a good player right now, or he can come in clutch. As here comes Max Muncy.
1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
Off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
To Muncy.
That's lifted the other way.
Hit
out
to left field for a frickin' out.
There makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
So here comes Hernandez, 0 for 3.
Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
2-1 count.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's
A pop up for an out. Nothing new. As here comes Ross Stripling to face one of their best hitters, and you know, screw it. Here we go.
Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Stripling, he might lose this winning streak for us. He might pitch lights out. I don't know.
And he was going to zone him up.
That's 0-2 count to Josh Bell. Knuckle curve. Strike 3.
Freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Great job right there from Stripling.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
0-1.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good
0-2.
fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, oh man, if you're Buehler,
Bases are empty, 1 man.
what are you saying to Jansen right now?
High and deep down the left field line. Bellinger is after it, and they can't run
rough
it down.
outing, or tell him to go
strikes him out as well.
be a better
so
closer.
I
don't know.
here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Here
and
comes
now
Cabrera.
We'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's over.
Stripling might have to pitch innings, and he knows that. Used to be a starter for us. Went to the AAA because he struggled as a starter. Came back and has given up some games for us in the pen, but he's had some good outings. So this is one of those nights where he might have to be out for a while for us, acting like a starter. So good job from Ross Stripling.
Edgar Santana.
So here comes Edgar Santana, 1.54 ERA, pitching really good this year. Here comes the pitch. And that's foul. Fun, man. This shit's starting to piss me off with Pollock. All this damn game I've had hard, loud contact. Just nothing to show for it. 1-1 count. One, two.
Popped up. Bell in foul ground. Makes the play. 1-1.
Over 5 is Pollock. Woohoo! The frustration's coming on, guys. I'm mad that Jansen gave up the stupid no-hitter. I mean, the stupid game. He gave it up. He just gave it up. I tried to throw a cutter high and I don't know. I don't feel like it cut.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Ball
0-2
1.
pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far
1-2.
out of the strike zone.
2-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and
Comes the
misses.
pitch.
Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Dickerson's there.
Bellinger.
Makes the
Routine
play,
fly
and
ball.
There are 2 gone now.
Here comes
So digging in
0 for
now,
4, Brandon Crawford.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Strike one.
Into the wind, the 0-1.
1-1.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. 2 out, nobody on. And the
2-1.
pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And here's a
3-1.
pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2.
Behind on the swing.
Why the hell do all these
3-2.
god
Hey,
freaking
he's got
darn
excellent stuff working right now.
Pittsburgh
Somebody has to
pitchers
make an
have
adjustment.
sinkers?
You're seeing a lot of late
Walk
swings.
them.
No one's getting a front
Great at
foot
bat
down.
from Crawford.
No one's getting a barrel to the base.
And here comes David Freese, 1 for 4 with the
Coming
double
to the
earlier in
plate
this
now,
one.
David Freese. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
All 1 away.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching
There's the
coach,
pitch.
or the catcher. These last couple
1-1.
of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-1 pitch. Skied
Popped
into
up.
very shallow right.
And that's an out.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come.
So here comes Stripling again.
So the batting order turns
Over
over
4 is
now. We're
Newman.
set to go. Kevin Newman.
Strike
It
1.
was
He's
a
been
flyout
struggling all
for
night
him
too.
in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at
Guess
bat.
this is just a good pitching game.
Here's strike 2 as the
Good,
slider hits
good
the
K.
outside
I mean,
corner.
good strike
Hey, as a
2
hitter
right
right
there.
here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying you
Seager.
can't ride a fastball in right here.
And that's
1
the
out.
first out. At the plate, Colin Moran. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Just a couple of matchups. No hits and 2
Moran.
at-bats.
Foul.
Freeze gloves it.
Moran
Set,
started
and
that bottom of the
0-1.
9th rally
Fastball called for strike
with the
2.
single down the frickin' line.
Grounded to third.
Hit to JT. On
And
third
that's the
baseman,
second
grounds out to the other. And here comes
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling
It
Marte.
was a flyout for him in his last
Change up to start his at bat.
Starts things here with a changeup.
Throw a little
for a
something
ball
different.
strike.
Surprise
Well,
him
if
a
you
little
can
bit.
throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch
Tries to
changeup
bunt,
is
and that's
effective.
a-
Hitters are almost
that's
never
a foul
looking
ball.
for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
0-2.
And he
Ball
looks at a
1.
ball 1 and 2. And he
Got him.
strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more.
Let's go.